and bad things. Finding hell. Think it's might. That's my babe. Caroline, you divine. Yeah, I find it fine.
Welcome back to the Vortex. My name is Hazel Shay. Thank you so much for joining me back in my little corner of the internet. Today has been a day. Cheers to you if you're returning. You are the real MVP. And if you're new, go ahead and stick around and see if I'm worth subscribing for. So since today was a hell of a day, I needed some serotonin. You know, I needed to do something to make me feel good, get out of my funk, do a little So I am bringing you a story time. If you read the title, you already know what we're about to get down to. So let's get right into it. So before we jump right into the story, I want to give you a little background of why this happened, how this happened. So about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I had quit drinking after I went to a party and had this special Long Island iced tea called Dollar Tea. If you know, you know. That shit had me on my ass. I just knew I was dying. Like, I don't know what dying feels like. I've never been dead before.
Currently living.
Praise amen. But that night, I was dying. So after that, my legs was numb, all the shit. Throwing up all night, could not sleep because like just death was brewing in the body. Death was brewing in this body here. And I was just like,
not for me.
I don't need to drink. So I quit drinking. And this was before my sister moved out here. So fast forward a little bit, I go down to California. There's a vlog. Pick up my sister, and while I'm out there, I'm like infant drinking, you know. I'm with my homegirls that I grew up with. I'm taking a shot here, a shot there. We went out to a club, did a little bit of this. So I had to have me a drink or two. So that was the first time I drank since I died. And since when I came back, I was still working overnight. So I was like infant drinking, like I said, little shots here and there. My dude was throwing little parties or whatever. So my sister was, you know, at the kickbacks while I was at work because I worked overnight at the time. I was missing all the little kickbacks, all the little parties, all the little getting fucked up. And that was like for a year. For about a year, I was like, you know, doing my little tasty shot here, shot there. Then we ended up moving out of that apartment and moving in with my cousin, and I started getting into wine. Cheers. I just would need a little something, take the edge off the day. I was still working overnight at that time, and shit was just getting too real. So I was like, you know what? Let me dabble in the wine. Let me do a little dabble in the wine. And around that time, my sister was like, you know, when I was in California, I was seeing on y'all Snapchat, y'all was having parties every weekend. You was getting blacked out drunk every night. Like, you was fucked up. Shit looked lit. Da 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 da. And I'm like, girl, that was before I met my maker. And it wasn't Maker's Mark. So all that happened. Me and my sister moved into our place together. And somewhere between getting turned on to wine and moving into our place together, I was introduced to Pink Whitney. That was the savior of my drinking career. Okay? I got put on to Pink Whitney and I was like, oh, okay. I like her. I could fuck with her. She don't have me on my deathbed. Okay. So now this is around summer, spring, and I don't know, just out of nowhere I was like, I want to drink. That's what I want to do. The drinking me is back. She's back. Hey, hello. I want to drink. Well, also at that time, my sister got pregnant. So she was real salty ass bitch. But, you know, I was getting my drinking wings back. I was, you know, taking my little shots of Pink Whitney. I was getting my little buzzy. I was fucking with my friends, hanging out at night. My snaps got lit again. I don't know. It was just a seasonal change. Some seasons I'm into drinking. Some seasons I'm not. It is what it is. But that was only with Pink Whitney exclusively. Okay, we started going steady. Me and Pink Whitney, we was like You feels. But I always made sure to only get buzzed because I was still scared to die. So if you see my other vlog, my cousin came to visit. We chilled it up. I got close to being the old me, blacking out or whatever. But, you know, I kept my cool. I kept my drinking limits low. I drank a little bit. I took a shot of each shot, and then I drank some water, and I chilled and waited for that next shot. So my sister's baby shower comes up, and this is where it all goes to hell. So she tells me her baby shower date, and it's getting closer and closer, and I'm like,
you know what? I ain't blacked out in a minute. I haven't been fucked up and blacked out in a cool little minute. I wonder what that feels like.
Mistake. So the day comes around, my cousins come in, they set up, we're getting the last little odds and ends matched up, and I asked my cousin to roll me to the liquor store because I was like, I'm about to be around a bunch of people I don't know. I'm just feeling like getting fucked up today. Please take me to go get my boo, Pink Whitney. We get the Pink Whitney. So first people that show up is the baby daddy's family. And I don't really know them that much. And then his friends filter in. I don't really know them that much. And I'm like, now's the time. What brings people together more than alcohol? I know not of her. I don't know her.
I only know alcohol.
So I'm pouring up shots, you know, I'm passing them out. Hey, you want a shot? You want a little dipper? You want a little tongue dip? Like, what's up? You want some?
Everyone gets one tongue dip.
And his mom and sister were like, nah, but his homeboys was like, well, one of his homeboys and him was like, yeah. So we skidoo to the kitchen, take a shot or two. And like I tell you, 3 shots, I'm buzzing. So I took 2 shots. Then my sister's homegirl come in. I'm like, she's like, I want a shot. That's 2 more shots. 2 + 2. That's 4 shots. So, you know, I'm throwing them back, thinking I'm big dog or whatever. I get a call from my homegirl. She's like, I'm on the way. I'm like, yay. So she gets here, couple more shots. So at this point, I'm definitely buzzing. I'm buzzing, but I don't think I'm there. And you know what I mean by there. So me and her, we blue skidoo off to my bedroom, and we have a little toke, a little puffing session or whatever. And bitch, that's where it happened. That's where my memory, it starts getting a little fuzzy. All I can remember from there is that we left my bedroom, went back into the living room, and mingled. I remember sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor, talking to some people. I remember having to pee, getting up, and going to the bathroom, and locking the bathroom door. And I remember throwing up the first 2 times in the toilet, and then just being like so exhausted from throwing up. I'm leaning on the back of the tub. This is the tub, this is the toilet. I had to fucking puke again. I just said, bleh. I remember that. That's the last of my memory. Flash forward. It is 3 a.m. now. Everyone is gone. And my toe is under the blanket hurting like a bitch. So 3 a.m. is dark as fuck in my room. I lift up the blanket and I wiggle my toe, and I'm like, all right, it's still there. I can't see what's going on, but it hurts and I'm tired. I'm finna go back to sleep. I look down, there's 2 trash cans right by my bed. My bathroom trash can, my room trash can, and a bottle of water like resting against my shoulder. This is only some Denzel shit. Like he was supposed to be coming, but apparently, you know, I blacked out before he got here. But I could tell he came because that's just some him ass shit. So I go back to sleep and I wake up and my fucking toe. And my toe is like fucked. The entire nail is like ripped out of the cuticle, like the toe cuticle, right on the side. Like you can see the entire nail has been like yanked out, It's a bloody scene. I took a fucking video of it, but I took a video on Snapchat, so I think it's deleted by now. But that shit is like ripped the fuck off basically. But the only bad part is it's hanging by a thread on the left edge side. And I'm just like, I know I blacked out. I know I was drunk as fuck. But how did I get from the bathroom to my bed with a broken toenail? And I'm just trying to recollect, and ain't nothing coming up. So I called my dude and I was like, hey, did you ever come through? He was like, yeah, I fucking almost busted down your door because you was locked in the bedroom. And I was about to kick that bitch down just to get to you. And I'm like, bruh, you already know this is what I do. You know, if I'm missing and I've been drinking, I'm in the bathroom on the floor. Like, that's just, ooh, that's just what it is. So apparently he had to break into my room and went into my bathroom, saw me there. She said she came in, seen where I was, knew what the fuck was going on, and dipped the fuck out. Apparently he was the reason how I got from the bathroom to the bed. And I'm 99.999% sure that this nigga stepped on my foot or like bumped my shit into the wall, something, I don't know. But my toe was fucked up and I can guarantee myself that it was from him. The reason why I wanted to tell this story is because my toenail was still hanging on. Like, it's hanging on strong. Trigger warning. This is where we're at. Like, my toes still look cute. I put gel on them. But like, you see, it's like lifted. You see it wobbling? It's like a little missing tooth. And I don't know if you could see right here. Yeah, we're fucked up. So it's the new year. I got my old toenail still hanging on. And I just wanted to tell this story because it's a collection of my memories. You know, it's something that happened, something to look back and laugh on. I've never actually broken a bone before in my entire life. So this is the closest thing that I've gotten to breaking a bone, and it's a broken toenail. And I just wanted to tell my story. So I hope this gave you a little laugh, a little giggle, a little smile. It's definitely something for me to look back on and be like, oh wow, I remember when I first started back drinking in my very first blackout after quitting drinking. So my baby daddy broke my toenail. Anyways, I hope you subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this brought you a little serotonin as it did me to tell the story. If you like this video, let me know by doing one of these. Give me a little subscribey. Let's start a little dialogue. When was the last time you blacked out? Do you even black out when you drink, or you actually know your limits and you don't puke all over your floor, your tub, and your bathroom sink? But that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining me in the vortex. Catch my first video of 2021 where I explain where this channel is going to go and how these story times will take place. So I hope you enjoyed your time with me as I've with you. You have yourself a wonderful day. I'll see you next week. Bye!